how's it going? Christina here. Welcome back to another video on the crypto channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So I wanted to do a video for you all kind of discussing some of my personal reasoning behind holding broke, why I think it's a really great long-term hold. This is not a pump and dump by any means. I want to reiterate first and foremost that Broke on Base not only has an incredible team that is building and working hard week by week to ensure the success of the project, but this is also part of the rug-free verse. So sometimes when you see posts about the KRC20 token Croak, which is the Caspa alternate to Broke, sometimes when you see posts on Broke as well, there will be a hashtag saying it is the rug-free verse. So basically what that is it's a network of projects by the same team and developer, and they're kind of just creating a network of quality projects that are guaranteed to be successful, and they're basically saying that the projects will not be a rug pull. 100% not a rug pull. So you guys can just kind of take that out of your mind when it comes to Broke, when it comes to Bocce on Base, when it comes to Croak. These are all part of the rug-free verse. Therefore, there will be no rug pulls. I know a lot of newer investors out there, kind of like to create fear in people, or actually, I guess another way to say it is the Jeets out there who kind of, wait for a project to pump and then, sell their entire bags. Those are kind of the community of people who often try to create fear in newer investors, if it's not the fearful newer investors being the fearful ones. But there's a lot of fear being created, unnecessary fear around certain projects. We've seen it happen with Broke in some cases. We've seen it happen this past week with Bocce on Base. It happens with all projects. There will always be that group of people who are trying to create fear and want you to, you know, uh, not buy into something or whatever their motive is. But I can assure you that Broke on Base is not, a rug pull, a pump and dump, or anything like that. In my Discord and on my YouTube community, I often get questions as to, what's going on with Broke? Why is it down? Yada, yada, yada. Well, let's go over to the chart here. I have the deck screener chart pulled up at the moment. When you have such a high pump, remember how quickly and intensely that this project pumped over the last week, the second weekend. It went all the way up here to the 1 cent mark, 0.01403 to be exact here. And that was in a matter of like a week. And if I remember correctly, this big pump, the all-time high that it reached was with the L Bank listing, which I think it got on week 2. So, or within that first week, very, very early on. I believe it was week 2 though, or one weekend. But within the first 2 weeks, it got an L Bank listing and it shot all the way up to 1 cent here. When something shoots up that high and that intensely, it's only normal for it to go back down in a short-term correction. Therefore, by the 27th of June, this pump happened on the 25th of June. By the 27th of June, 2 days later, it was back down again to 0.003440 in a short-term correction. Normal, healthy. You have to understand, guys, that we have to have these pullbacks in order to get the next leg up. And it did get the next leg up on July 11th, back up again to in the 1 cent range to 0.01174, back down again on the 17th of July in that short-term correction, again back down to 003581, back up again on the July 20th to the 0094 range, and back down again, and we're currently sitting at 003581. It has not broken. I'm gonna highlight it. It has not broken the 0.003 line. Therefore, we are not back to where we started over here, and it has not exceeded this line, and I do not think it will. So I think it's holding up very nicely. I think from the looks of this here, what I just highlighted, this is a consolidation phase. As you can see, it's making a little bit of a line. Yes, there's some pumps, that happen up here and up here, with that consolidation. But overall, it's consolidating, but it's holding that line here, that barrier. So there will be, pumps, but that just tells us that it's going to be, 0.003759 and higher. So we don't have to worry about it going down. I don't foresee it, going below that. Often people will say, or I hear people saying, "Oh, it's back down again. It's back where we started." Yada yada yada. No, it's not. It's not. Like it's still higher from when we launched. This is not a rug pull. It's in a really great consolidation phase right now, not breaking that 003 line, and it is basically preparing for the next leg up. I think we'll probably see another small pump here, probably up to the 007 line, maybe back down a little bit to 006, and then back up again probably to 009 or a little over the 1 cent range here, back down again. And I think that's how it's going to play out. There are more announcements to come. We have more centralized exchanges to come for BROAK. This is a long-term hold, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of legs up, a lot of pumping, a lot of new all-time highs reached. Not, again, I've said this like so many times in this video and in past BROAK videos, not a pump and dump. So it's not one of those things where it just pumps, dumps, and it's done. This is going to have a lot of volatility. I mean, as any meme coin would, it is a meme coin. But we're gonna have a lot of ups and downs with this, not extreme downs, but that is normal. When I look at this, this is a very healthy and normal looking chart, especially for where we are right now in this bull cycle. So this is a long-term hold, guys. And the longer you hold, the more you personally are going to benefit the chart. We have, as investors, we have more control over these charts than we realize. Okay? When whales pull out, when, people with huge bags just pull out and sell their entire bag, they are essentially dumping the chart. When you hold, and when we come together as a community and all, make that pact to be holders and to hold our big bags and hold the bottom, we are also helping to set the chart and the project up for success by being holders and holding the bags. I think that's very, very important for everyone to remember. We have a lot of control in this. I think oftentimes we think it's all on the developers. The developers are behind the scenes manipulating something or controlling it. And when something goes down, everyone's like, "Oh, what did the developers do?" The developers did not do anything. When a chart dumps, unless it's a rug pull by a very scammy team, when a chart dumps like that, it's a combination of external factors usually, and whales and people with very, very large bags selling out of the project. So we have a lot of control. So please, let's come together, hold your bags, hold the bottom, and let the developers do the rest, and let them continue to build. And I think this is going to be a really, really, really successful project this bull cycle and beyond. So I just want to give quick updates here in terms of tokenomics as well. It's a $2.2 million market cap right now. Next milestone, I think everyone would love to see that hit a $10 million market cap. So I think that's the next milestone. But it's down a little bit, so we're currently sitting at that 2.2 million. Liquidity is at 195K. We have 149 buys currently, 66 sells, 86 buyers, 51 sellers. And volume is down a little bit. We did have one spike here. I want to go over to the coin market cap. This is botchy. Let me go to broke. Um, so we did have some volume down here a little bit because obviously the price is down, but I want everyone to realize, and by the way, 24-hour volume is currently at 253.41K, so it's down a little bit, 7.98%, but the volume already hit the 1 million mark. And what happens is, I think it's really important for people to start paying more attention to volume. I think it's a very important aspect of a project. But when projects hit, certain milestones in volume, for example, hitting a 1 million volume, a 2 million volume, that opens the door for more prominent tier 2 and tier 3 exchange listings. So this is doing well in terms of volume. It has hit that 1 million mark. And I believe the next milestone, I think, in terms of the volume is to again see it hit that 1 million mark and then beyond, for the next milestone being like the around the, well, not around $2 million volume on that. So that should be the next milestone for volume. And I think it can hit that. I don't think it's going to hit it right now. I think, the chart has to obviously come back up a little bit, but I know they have more centralized exchange listings in the works. They're killing it in terms of exchange listings. They have 14 total. There was a period where they were getting one every single week, and they're working hard. It's like several centralized exchanges per month at this point. So great on the centralized exchanges. In terms of decentralized exchanges, they have Uniswap and Aerodrome. So things are looking good. The sentiment on this is still strong. 1.5K votes here. 92% are bullish, 8% are bearish. This is looking good, guys. Take advantage of the downtime. Top off your bags. You're going to want to have a lot of this. This is not a low cap meme where I tell you buy a small bag. You should be topping this off because, and I can say that with the utmost confidence because I believe in this team so much. I know how they work. I know what kind of people they are. They are genuine builders and they want to help their community make as much money as they possibly can. So top off your bags, guys. I believe in this project. You should believe in it as well. And I will keep you posted on it as I always do, with any exciting updates or prominent milestones, anything they have going on with centralized exchanges. I'll definitely keep you posted. Just a few things before I end this video as well. Please join the Discord, guys. I recently made some tweaks on it. So check out the link for that down in the description section. What I can say on my Discord right now is the value is going up due to the nature of the plays that I have been calling in the Discord. There's a lot of early buy alerts going on, early access to contract addresses, just a lot of tools to really ensure everyone's success and, make sure people are getting in early. And there's a lot of perks to my Discord. So please check that out. The link is down in the description section on this video. Don't forget about my one-on-one coaching / portfolio reviews. I've been having a lot of fun with these. It's been great connecting with my community. We go through your entire portfolio. I answer all of your questions. So the link for that is also down in the description section. Social media links are also in there as well. And of course, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is so appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.